Yo, what is good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another Black Clover mobile video. Just pumping a lot of videos out because we're creeping up on anniversary, and like we got like a month, or honestly less than a month now. We're about like 25 days away now. But like, yeah, we're creeping up on the anniversary, and I just wanted to talk about the fact that we did get confirmed Valkyrie Armor Noelle is the first anniversary mage. But also, I just wanted to take a moment to see. So this information dropped 9 hours ago. So apparently for the first anniversary on the 16th, we're supposed to be getting, the third one is the dog with money. It was the third one looks like a new version of like King Wolf or something. I don't know. But basically, the first one right here is on the 16th. It should be info about a new game mode. So who knows? On the 23rd, it should be information about a new event. Now, honestly, when I see new in Black Clover Mobile, I can't be played for a fool, and it may not be new. It could be the game mode, I believe. Maybe a new game mode. New event! What I would hope that would be is like something similar to the beach event. How, I mean, y'all, if y'all been watching my videos lately, you know what beach event I'm talking about. Basically, the beach event came out. The characters that you were summoning for, you could use them to get like boosted drop rates on items. Those items you could trade towards better items for working on your characters, boosting your account, and things of that nature. But hopefully it's an event in that sense, and not just like one of those little campaigns like the dice campaign, or like the collect the gifts and collect the materials and create gifts and give them to like mages campaign or whatever. And also, if you guys were looking at my videos, then you would know I also hope that this event, whatever it may be, hopefully it gives us those inventory tickets. This honestly looks like some PvP sort of thing, just the way that it has the mage and the hooded cloak, but also all of these are like silhouettes, but you can clearly tell that that's Noelle. Noelle's the anniversary character, so it only makes sense. This literally looks like King Wolf. These are all like King Wolves. I don't know what they're planning to do with King Wolf, but like, who knows? On the 30th, only time will tell, right? So we got 16 days until we figure out this information right here, 23 days until this, and then literally a month until this. So guys, buckle in and get ready for some new information. Hopefully it's actually new stuff. I'm going to put away all of my Vic gaming hatred that I store within my heart and just try to dial it back a little bit and just say, hey, maybe Vic Gaming is going to do the right thing by us and give us something good. So guys, I will try to retain faith. Now let's zoom in here and kind of talk about a few things. Firstly, I would like to say that this art looks great. This is what the game looks like now whenever you like log in or turn on the game to like log in. This right here, you know, it's green, Asta is red, so this is making me think that Noelle is going to be blue, because I feel like they're going to try to balance it out with the light triad, because we have limited characters, yes, but this is the light triad right here of the series. So it makes me feel like they're probably going to try to make Noelle blue and super overpowered, just to kind of like balance out each like category. Because if you guys don't know, my opinions on Julius have somewhat going down. Oh wait, let's look over here. Let me get a stat increase. This is level 125. Oh, these are all things that are confirmed coming. Okay, I didn't see this. Light will be a type, will be advantage against red, blue, and green. Red, blue, and green will be advantage against dark, and then dark will be advantage against light. So, oh, Noelle's gonna be light. Okay. Cool. I figured they were going to be adding new colors into new typings into the game eventually, because I was like, bro, Black Asta just being like red, nah, I couldn't see that. I could see them adding light and dark literally just for like Yuno and Asta alone, right? For that reason alone, I had already figured that they were going to be adding light and dark in, but damn, I didn't expect for it to be coming like first anniversary, but that's cool. Kind of fleshes it out and gives us like, more, you know, now we're not just so limited to 3 colors, but now we have 2 colors. It took Grand Cross like 3-4 years to add extra colors, and we're getting them in our first anniversary, so that's very cool. And honestly, I feel like light and dark should have probably been in the game initially, but like I don't have like too many complaints about just the colors being blue, green, and red. Also, we kind of got to see how often they roll out light and dark characters now. Like, is every Asta from this point on that comes out going to be like a black character now or a dark character now? Let's see. Valkyrie Armor Noelle is coming out. She'll be our first unit. And guys, I want to let you know, this is literally the first time I'm seeing this stuff over here. The one thing that's kind of disappointing about level 125 is like the passives aren't what I thought they would be. The passives seem more so for like increasing your farming experience, which is not a bad thing at all. I just thought that the passives were going to be more so kind of like things that were predicated specifically to that mage's kit and make them like stronger everywhere. But it seems like this is going to kind of push mages to be like more useful in specific areas. And like, if you guys know, I don't necessarily like mages that are good in like PvE or PvP situations in the game. I like mages who are good all around, everywhere. But I mean, who knows how the patches will turn out? They're not even out yet, so let's just see how it goes for us. Now, let's keep going down this list of things that I just didn't know. A new game mode that is currently unknown will be revealed May 16th. Either a side story or a new event with a side story similar to the summer event, but better. Cool. That's exactly what I was saying just now. I'm hoping that this is like an actual, like the beach event or something of that nature. I don't need it to be like some dumbass campaign, which like, I appreciate the campaigns, don't get me wrong, the campaigns are good. But even still, what I need is more effort from Vic Gaming, really. And like, just those little campaigns that we get, the dice campaign, the collect gifts and give them to people, like all those campaigns are just reruns, just repeats. That's not effort. I need effort from Vic Gaming. So, beach event or better, yes, that's what I need. 6. Unknown piece of content revealed May 30th. Hopefully this is a new permanent game mode, right? Or a new subjugation battle, or a new system of special episodes or something like that. Everything that they've gotten rid of thus far, they have like tried to background like improve it and then bring it back. But I really need them to like lock in for the first anniversary and like save this game. Like there's no reason that they are abusing my game, my child here, as much as they are. Black Clover Mobile is literally created for my success. That is what this game is to me. And I need them to do a little bit better taking care of it. At least until I make the big Bondo bucks and I can go buy a conglomerate company or something like that. But, number 7, the top 10 999 gacha selector. Players will choose 10 pickups to feature on the free multi-banner. To choose, you should re-roll it 999 times. Now, this is going to be really good if you're missing any mages or anything like that. This is going to allow us to choose 10 characters, probably from all the general release characters. What would be literally insane is if this was letting us choose 10 characters, general release, limited, or like seasonal, whatever, which it wouldn't be that crazy because it's the anniversary and like they should just let us choose anybody. But also it's Vic Gaming, it's probably going to just be like regular mages, so don't get your hopes up. But like if they do more than that, then great. DOT effects are being buffed, so let's see. Poison, Shock, and Bleed are being buffed. You can now stack Poison, Shock, Bleed, but Burn's not being buffed. You can stack Poison and Bleed 3 times. Now each of these DOTs will apply a debuff at 3 stacks. For instance, Poison applies 50% mobility reduction at 3 stacks. So basically, the more debuffs, or the more that you stack of the same debuff, if you stack it up to a certain amount, it adds another like debuff. Damn, that's insane. So bleeding, so Poison 3 times, 50% stamina reduction. That's crazy. It makes sense though. It does make sense for it to work that way. So we got 8 just like random like little note points here. This is all very good. I'm very glad they're adding like 2 typings already to the game. Let's see. Let me scroll through this real quick and see if I'm missing anything else. I mean, this is just Mary Leona stuff. Yeah, I don't do free promotion. I'm not going all the way up. Anyway, Mary Leona costume. Noelle figures from when she was fighting L'Etoile. L'Etoile is the name of the character that she was fighting, but the elf that was possessing L'Etoile, I have no idea. This right here, I just wanted to show. This is kind of like a model for Noelle in game. Make sure your eyes don't wander too much. Noelle is 16, guys. But right here, you can see we got the app icon for Noelle. Now, Noelle will probably be blue. We just figured out that she's light. Oh, let's say I didn't see Noelle being blue anyway, because blue is more so like a technique thing. And okay. All the characters that are canonical in Black Clover Mobile, or not all of them, but like for the most part, I feel like they follow like kind of like a trend of like, since characters can pretty much do like mono zones and like have high like affinity with detecting mana and stuff like that. Spirit Dive Uno, Mario Leona, Fuegolian. Because Fuegolian, I don't feel like it's just the fact of his like firepower is what like gets him. It's like he got Salamander eventually, right? And he doesn't have Salamander right now in the game, but like his mana sense probably is insane if Salamander went and chose him as a host after it got like detached from its original host. Blue characters are characters that kind of more so depend strongly, like highly on their technique itself. So like Noelle is not the most formidable of fighters in the franchise, but like his magical power is so versatile that like using the magic is meant to be used, like using his magic in a way that is meant to be used, that is the technique itself. So like that makes sense. Red characters are just characters that can like power, like burn your ass down, blah blah blah. And like the reason why I say for the most part is because like some seasonal characters don't really match those kind of like guidelines requirements, and even some general release characters don't match that necessarily. But like even still, I feel like that's like a pretty regular like guideline that fits. But like yeah, no, Noelle being light, very nice touch. I'm glad she's adding a new affinity into the game. And honestly, bro, Noelle was the in the last two Black Clover like popularity poll for all the characters, Noelle won first place like for year 6 and year 7. I know that we're past that point, but like just because of Black Clover's weird situation with publishing and only being seasonal, they didn't really celebrate their anniversary this year like they usually do. But basically Noelle is a very, very popular character, and it's because she was just such an annoying character in the first like few episodes, and then instantly she hit that switch up very early on. If you guys are watching Kaiju number 8 right now, Kikoru is like another character that's kind of like that. Like you hate them at first, but then like they have an instant like change of heart because they just realize like, oh, I'm a daft little C word, right? Basically, Noelle had a big change of heart, and now she's a much more enjoyable character, and people just like love it. It's like Noelle low key be getting blessed. Like I feel like Noelle be getting blessed a little harder than Asta, honestly. Because like when Noelle, obviously when Black Asta dropped, he dominated the entire game. That was 6 months in. That took 6 months to build up. Noelle, 2 months into the game, Noelle was taking the game by storm, terrorizing everything. Noelle is still a good character to this day. But like, yeah, no, Noelle is ridiculous. Like, you just got to think about how hard, how drastically she impacted the game when she came in. If you had Noelle, I don't want to compare Noelle. I mean, Noelle is kind of like Super Gogeta from Dokkan. If you had her, it was cool. You were playing the game. If you didn't have her, you were raging because somebody just made you rage in PvP with her. Like, Noelle was everywhere. Noelle was everything. Noelle still gets used to this day. She's not the best option at this point, but like she still is a very good option though. But like, yeah, no, Noelle being light and Noelle is essentially going to be terrorizing everybody in the game when she comes out, just like she did when she came out for season 2, because she's gonna be light, and light is stronger than all the typings except for dark. Whenever a new Black Asta comes out or something like that, and he's a dark typing, then he'll dominate Noelle. Not that way, but even still, Noelle is going to be very dominant, probably going to be reigning supreme, probably going to be like the #1 limited character in the game, or festival, however they're going to be calling it. But like, it's going to be definitely going to be the #1 character in the game, especially with the typing situation. Plus, she's what are my thoughts on like what typings could she be? I only see her being a guardian and an attacker, and the reason why I even consider guardian is because some of the best characters in the game, Black Asta, Mereoleona, Mars, like I only name like 3, but those are some of the best mages in the game. Some of the best mages in the game are like guardians, and it's just like guardians just get such crazy treatment. I feel like they wanted to make a super intense, super hype Asta. They made him a guardian, and everybody was mad at first that he wasn't a DPS. But then everybody kind of figured out how everybody turned on the switch in their brains and figured out how he actually worked. And they're just like, nah, he's actually pretty cracked. Like, yes, he's cracked. Duh, it's Asta. They weren't gonna sell Asta. Mereoleona comes out. I could have sworn up and down that Mereoleona would have been a DPS. You see Mereoleona in the show. She doesn't even really tank hits because she's more so bodying you before you can even hit her. But like, they decided to make her a guardian for whatever reason, and it worked out. She performs very well. It's like if they made Noelle a guardian, I wouldn't be surprised. But DPS, I'm saying, it's gonna be a DPS. She's gonna be a light DPS. What else? I couldn't even tell you what her skills are gonna look like. She'll probably have like an AoE where she can like hit everybody with the drill. Honestly, nah, her ultimate will probably just be drilling one person with the AoE. I doubt. Well, no. We have icons for Valkyrie Noelle's skills. So let me pull up these icons here and maybe try to take a guess. And guys, just so you know, not trying to get anybody in trouble. Leaks said that they're not allowed to drop leaks anymore. So who knows? Okay. So this right here, obviously an attack where she rains down on you with the drill. Noelle drilling these hoes, basically. This one right here could be the art that we're seeing of her in the air. She could be like charging up something in the air to like drop on the entire enemy team, which would be really cool. Kind of like a Frieza death ball kind of thing. That'd be pretty cool. I'd like that. But like, this maybe is the single target right here, her first skill. The second one right here maybe be like an AoE, and then this one right here might just be a really high damage single target. And I don't even know how Valkyrie armor is going to work. I'm just not sure. Yeah. I can't even begin to imagine how they would do. Like, I don't see her. I see this Noelle being far and away the greatest thing. I feel like she's not gonna have like a, oh, when in Valkyrie armor status this happens, and when out of Valkyrie armor status this. Like, no. I feel like Noelle's gonna be Valkyrie armor all the time. She's gonna be hitting really hard all the time, and she's gonna be dominating all the damn time. She maybe has another effect that increases her defense, because literally whenever she went Valkyrie armor, she was put in a situation where people could not get their mana together. They could not gather their mana because L'Etoile, the person that Noelle was fighting, or possessed by the elf, had like Atlas magic or Compass magic or whatever, and she could pretty much make like a little zone that could just... What's the word I'm looking for? You try to gather all your mana together and focus it in one single point, it'll disperse it. That's kind of what the little zone did. So instead of trying to blast off spells or anything like that, because you know Noelle likes to blast off her big spells and everything, instead of doing it, like Noelle couldn't even control his like Mercury in that. Instead of doing all that, Noelle just focused all of her mana around herself and gave herself the Valkyrie armor. So she's definitely gonna have some crazy ass defensive capabilities. She could possibly have really high speed, maybe not to the level of Spirit Dive, but still have very high speed, because when she was in that like state in the zone that they were in, even though mana couldn't be controlled, Noelle was literally flying through the air with her Valkyrie armor, which isn't a feat of speed necessarily, but like being able to fly versus having to run automatically makes you faster. Don't think about it too hard. Think about it a little bit, and you're just gonna be like, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yes, being able to fly makes you faster, because instead of having to take steps, instead of having to waste the energy to take steps, you're literally just like pushing yourself through the air. That's more so what it is. Plus, you don't have to like turn around obstacles or anything like that. You can literally just fly over shit. So like, I could see Noelle having high speed just because she has the capability of flying whenever she is in this state. But like, is there anything else that I could really, like, I don't even know. She's gonna be a light character, and it's a Noelle. They're definitely gonna throw out all the stops with this one. So I couldn't even begin to imagine what her skills are actually gonna have as effects, what her passives are gonna look like, or anything like that. But guys, we winning out here. Black Clover Mobile is eating right now. We're looking good. Black Clover, the actual manga, is still on its seasonal status right now, but the manga is officially 100 chapters beyond where the anime ended. So that is a good thing. When we get the anime back in 2025, it seems like we should have a nice little while of content before we like have any sort of situation that makes us stop or anything of that nature. And honestly, I was so worried about Black Clover Mobile and what Vid Gaming is doing, and like, yes, it should. There is some signs of concern because Black Clover's anime is like literally just like, it's practically on hiatus right now. One chapter every 4 months. That's practically hiatus right now. But like, whenever this series comes back, they're probably just planning something big. Black Clover is one of those series where people doubt it, but like something's always just going on in the background. You never know. And then like all the doubting and naysaying always becomes like invalid because they do something crazy. You remember when everybody was saying how bad Black Clover was, and then they got an entire like movie? Yeah, me too, right? You remember how everybody thought that Black Clover was shit, and people on Twitter love stroking off to talking shit about Black Clover. I don't understand it. It's so weird. But it's just like, you remember how we got a gacha game even though people were saying so much shit about it? So it's just like, people can talk badly about Black Clover and look at all the bad things of Black Clover, but like at the end of the day, we still continue to get content. We still continue to get things for the series, for the franchise, for the IP. So I mean, like, who's really losing right now? The people online who are Black Clover fans and who are getting stuff that actually they can interact with for their series, or the people wasting their time online that supposedly hate the series but read it enough to talk badly about specific details in it? Kind of hard to like differentiate. Who knows, right? But that's besides the point. That's your boy DEADMANVINCE. Valkyrie armor Noelle, I'm all in all pretty hype. I didn't know who was the first anniversary was going to be in my mind, because Spirit Dive had already came out so early, so I had no idea who I thought the first anniversary was going to be. But like, Valkyrie armor Noelle works. I didn't expect for her to get the first anniversary. I expected for them to pull some sort of shenanigans where we got Asta for the first anniversary, because I mean, it's his show. But like, hey bro, more power to Noelle. She be goated up. Noelle really be goated up, bro. But like, yeah, that's your boy Deadman. Fanboying over Noelle, I guess. Light a new typing as well. Light Noelle, that's gonna be fun. But like, yeah, y'all have a wonderful day, man. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoying all the videos that have been coming out and all the videos that will be coming out. But that's it for your boy DeadmanVince. Get locked in, save up your black crystals, and if you're gonna be spending for the anniversary, then save up your bread too. Valkyrie Armor Noelle is on the way, and she's gonna be ripping the game apart. Peace out.